star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Russell Westbrook.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3. And for the Nuggets, the forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Now both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now here's Morant. Takes it inside. Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Morant against Murray. Porter looking it over. Jokic inside. Man, you look at the Grizzlies defense the last few years. RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
He hits the second from the line. And here are the Grizzlies now. Morant right side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
First free throw is good. RJ Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
No good on the second free throw.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. Of course, John Morant's name first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thanks, David. No coverage that time.
And such a sharpshooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Jackson against Gordon. Back to Morant. And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 5 now.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Brown. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Down low. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. And it's Denver with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And like to see Murray getting inside and getting physical. He needs that hard-charging attitude.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Off's jacked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And what I like about Murray is how he just goes after it. He doesn't hold back on either end and uses his motor to wear you down.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
And they have to clean that up. Play smart and value the ball.
And how about the numbers here for Desmond Bane? He's averaging 19 points per game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Wells. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I love to play with John. He's always looking to move that ball.
The Grizzlies shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Sharch has checked in for Nikola Jokic.
Shooting 1.
And Wells, no good on that one. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. Driving in, plays it up and banks it in. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. And another miss by Memphis. The Nuggets leading by 4. All sorts of time, and it's good off the back rim and in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Low block shot on the way. That shot, no good. Murray with the defensive effort. Here's Brown. Guarded by Bane. Brown the pass to Murray. 5 on the clock. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Pass to Bane. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Inside or out, this is a collection of players that has really been doing the job lately. The leading rebounders from the shooting guard position since the All-Star break. Second, Desmond Bane.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a 2-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And the energy they show on the glass is outstanding. They work so hard in that paint.
Morant against Murray. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely, and he banks in the layup. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
This is what Morant does so well. No one can stay in front of him.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Gordon kicks to Murray. Shoots over Morant. Murray, good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside, Bane. There's a screen. Back to Morant. And Brown pulls it down. Denver's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's blocked. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in. Here's Murray. On the wing, Gordon. Denver passing it around. Shot clock at 5. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's blocked. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And finished off by Morant.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Murray kicks to Porter. Back to Murray. The Grizzlies pull it in, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Now here's Jackson, following the miss by Ja Morant. Here's Bane. Porter with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Murray. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
All right, everyone, time to make some noise for your one and only Nuggets team.
Watson is checked in for Portland. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. Murray finds Sharp. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Murray, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The drive by Bain. Morant outside. Now made half of those 10 shots in the game. It's his 5th basket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Morant against Murray. Sharp outside. To the paint. And they double up Gordon. Watson for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Now here's Morant. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Count that one.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Gordon with a screen on Morant. Murray the pass to Gordon. Watson kicks to Murray. Here's Gordon. It's hauled in by Huff. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Morant. And stolen by Murray. Lob pass to Gordon. It's deflected. It's stolen by Aldama. Kennard, the pass to Aldama. Hands it from downtown. Aldama's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Murray, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Gordon with the screen for Murray. To the middle to end the run. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Murray. Gordon's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Morant outside. 1:39 left to play in the first. And there it is for him. 15 points in the game.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Pass to Watson. Gordon deciding where to go with it. He gets that one.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Morant. Put it down! Wow!
My gracious, way to get up. This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Murray against Morant. Murray outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
That one's on Morant.
And this system thrives on Murray's aggression. When he attacks, you can just feel the energy. And when he lays back, the offense becomes stagnant.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. A different look for Denver. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Saric, and Porter subbed in for Gordon. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Desmond Bane, and Pippen subbed in for John Morant. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's Pippen on the wing. He's covered by Murray.
Yeah, good job to take him right at
the Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting from Memphis. Pippen. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The Nuggets making a switch here. Authors checked in. And both free throws good for Pippen. The Nuggets trail. Outside Westbrook. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Can't hit from in close. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
Defensive foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
14 fouls. At the line for your Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better. And that's one reason why this team is still so high on him.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore. and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
The Nuggets shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Pippen is out there with Kennard. And there's Jackson. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Huff in at the center. And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
Jackson from long range. Denver grabs the miss. Pass to Westbrook. Down low, Porter. Kennard with the rebound. Memphis leading. Outside Pippen. Here's Huff. Pippen down low. He's covered by Westbrook, and Pippen gets it to go.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Astonagi inside. Denver passing it around. Watson for 3. Good. And a nice assist from Porter. Watson's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. And so it's Memphis with it. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Driving to the basket. And it's blocked. Westbrook passes to Najee. Dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Jackson, a screen on Porter. To the inside. It's intercepted. Ring shot on the way. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Westbrook double team for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kennard finds Pippen. And it's blocked. Porter with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Porter's got 12.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
To the paint. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Denver in the lead. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Ells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bain in for Kennard. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take Grizzlies ball. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Michael Porter Jr.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Outside, Bain. Wells sets the pick for Bain. Clock at 6. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the inside. Here's Najee. It's blocked. Right side Bain. A three. He can't get that one to fall.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
They're outside. They get the rebound. Murray outside. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Murray's got 8 points.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Pippen, the pass to Huff. Pass to Bain. Outside Jackson. High arcing shot. Rejected by Murray. And finished off by Porter.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
Pippen dishes to Jackson. Pippen a screen on Porter. Pass to Wells. All by himself. Here's Brown. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Pippen. And here's Jackson. Shoots from 14. And it's Denver with the rebound. Najee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Westbrook. Still scoreless. It's deflected. Murray against Bain. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in. Denver on D. It's a 5-point game. There's a screen by Aldama. Shot clock at 6. Pippen outside. And again, Memphis no good.
And to put things simply, this has not been his ball.
Here's Murray. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And Murray never shy, absorbs the contact there and gets it to go.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight for the Nuggets. Jokic comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Peyton Watson in for Michael Porter. Bagley, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. Here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. To end the drought. Bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got 20 points.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. There's the 3. Another shot. And it's Jokic missing. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother, Powell, play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Free throw good, Bain. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And Memphis making a change here. Buff's jacked in, and Bain drops them both. Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bain was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Denver calls timeout.
It's time for the dance cam. Get up and get down. Get ready to see yourself on the screen and show it.
As you can now see on the 2K leaderboard, these are the NBA's steal leaders since the All-Star break. Fourth, Jokic.
Defensively, he's been a club. I mean, he has just been blanketing his opponents.
Murray finds Watson. Now here's Westbrook. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Westbrook's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Huff passes to Wells. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Watson. Here's Brown. Count it. Brown's got his second basket.
This is what you love to see. Westbrook setting up his teammates on time, on target.
Here's Huff. Jokic defending. Huff passes to Wells. Here's Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Huff. Again, Memphis. Denver leading by 6. Now Watson. Left side, Westbrook. To the middle. Stolen. Now here's Wells. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Bain. Now here's Wells. Defense right on him. And then Morant grabs it in.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Watson with it. Back to Murray. Over Morant. Murray, no good.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Morant looking around. It's blocked. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
The Nuggets have shot 75% of the stripe, 6 of 8.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook. And here's Here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Jackson kicks to Morant. Memphis moving it around.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Inside. Here's Bain. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Brown. 1:39 left to play here in the second quarter. Launches a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Brown's got 10 points.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Here's Edey. Jokic defending. Morant against Murray. And it's Morant missing. Denver leading by 8. There's Porter with the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Murray against Morant. Down low. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Denver's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over Edey. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. He's got 5.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Jackson. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Out to the right wing. Again, the Nuggets score.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Morant. 22 points for him. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Good from Morant. 11 seconds left to play in the first half. Now Murray. Fires from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Denver bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Denver Nuggets.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. Here's a question for Shaq from Denzel MVP. He wants to know, big fella, do you think you would have made the NBA if you were 1 foot shorter?
Wait, hold on. I already know what Shaq's going to say. So I'll jump in and say it wrong. No. With that shooting form, no. Not with that.
Kenny, of course I would have. Not only that, I'd still dominate. I would have played big and taken you to the post, little man.
Well, you can't be 6'1" and posting up guards in the NBA. Come on, man. Be serious.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Denver leading by 7. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The shot by Wells, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Porter double team. On the wing, Murray. Here's Jokic. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver for the finish. And then Gordon with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Outside, Bain. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Back to Morant. Yep, that one goes. And now it's 27 points for Ja Morant.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Jokic sets the screen for Porter. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Morant against Murray. Pass to Edey. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Jokic high post. Over Edey. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Wide open look here for Murray. Gets a very good look and converts. Murray's got 14 points.
Murray can hit from anywhere on the arc. The corner three is just another trick he has up his sleeve.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. The Grizzlies fourth.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Outside, Bain to the inside. Edey, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Pass to Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Gordon against Jackson. Here's Edey. 6 to shoot. Here's Bain. And the call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Getting aggressive through the defense. Bain has to fight for this one.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting from Memphis, Desmond Bain. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
At the offensive end, Bain has put in the work, and he is a true force.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Porter. Lob pass to Gordon. Got a piece of it. Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 29 in the game.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
And here is Murray. He's got 14. To the middle. Here's Porter. Looks good. Is good. That's his seventh basket in 12 tries.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Back to Morant. And finished up by Morant.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Back to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Fires from 14. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant outside. Denver grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Brown the pass to Porter. A three-pointer, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Jackson, a screen on Porter. And the dunk by Jackson.
The more time Jackson spins at the rim, the better. His length is a deciding factor in this game.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Some numbers here on Jamal Murray. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging about 22 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Morant with it. He's got 31. And the shot is good. The Denver lead's been cut down to 4 points. The basket there from Bain.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
On the wing, Gordon. Guarded by Jackson. Jackson against Gordon. Inside, Jokic. And Desmond Bain pulls it down.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Pass to Jackson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
You like the concentration there because Jackson got hit.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Left side, Porter. Porter double team. Here's Brown. 15 points in the game. Jokic gets to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists now tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Come get it, come get it.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Denver?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of good points off the fast break.
Russell Westbrook in for Christian Brown. And Memphis also making a switch. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. Murray against Morant. Westbrook finds Porter. Murray down low. Guarded by Morant. And that one is good. Now here's Morant. He's got 31. Pass to Edey. Jokic with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Now Jokic to the paint. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now an 11-point Denver lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Westbrook against Bane. Aldama passes to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from coach is simple. Stop him.
Please welcome to the floor, your Nuggets dance team.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. Since the break, he's been simply stellar, and he's one of the most creative passers in the game, ranked 3rd overall in assists per.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Pass to Morant. Now here's Jackson, defended by Gordon. Shot to stop the run. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Porter passes to Jokic. Shoots over Aldama. That one off the back iron and out. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Morant. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Sharks checked in for the Nuggets. Aiden Watson comes in for Murray. Memphis also making some changes. Ruff's jacked in, and it's Kennard in for Bane.
One shot.
Morant, no good on the free throw. The Nuggets leading by 11. Here's Porter. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Westbrook against Morant. And the layup falls. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Westbrook against Morant. Jokic a screen. uses the glass to finish the lay. Watson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Puff passes to Morant. And here's Kennard. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. It's good from long range. Kennard's got his second bucket of the night.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Westbrook, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his first personal foul.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have the most buckets in transition since the All-Star break. Fourth, the Nuggets.
You know, as the season wears on, the team that can stay fresh can take advantage. They continue to get out and run, and teams are struggling to keep up.
He's off on the first.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. Pippen's checked in for Memphis. And he sinks the second.
When Westbrook is facilitating the offense, that's when he is the most valuable contributor.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Here's Aldama. Offline with his three.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Porter kicks to Westbrook. Sharge outside. Inside. And there's Porter on the assist by Sharge. Porter's got 22 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pippen against Westbrook. Here's Jackson. And another basket for Memphis.
Nice play by Jackson Jr. Just taking what the defense gives you.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Sharge with the screen for Porter. No good from outside.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
The shot's good from Kennard.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Westbrook. Count it. Westbrook's got 8 points.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, you can see they smell blood in the water. Our man is going for the jugular.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Nuggets ahead, up 11. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Memphis, you've got Santi Aldama. Pippen is out there with Desmond Bane. Then there's Wells, and it's Huff in at the 5.
Big slam from Bane. I love whenever he uses that athleticism in close.
The Nuggets leading by 9. Murray with it. Takes a shot at the elbow. That shot off. Pippen against Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Pippen. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. That one misses. The Nuggets leading by 8. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Murray. Count it from 12. Murray's got 10 points here in the second half.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
Pippen, the pass to Bain. Now here's Wells. Defense is right there. Clock at 6. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Charge has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Westbrook. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Pippen, the pass to Huff. Outside, Bain. Poked away. Here's Aldama. He's covered by Watson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Aldama. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Westbrook up top, guarded by Bain. Westbrook can't get it to go.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that
one. Here's Murray. To Westbrook.
Taking it right to them. Westbrook holds nothing back inside.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And so Westbrook makes them both. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Huff. To the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
An off the glass. That one's good. Westbrook's got 6 here in this quarter.
A comfort zone for Westbrook. He still has so much confidence in his mid-range game.
Pippen kicks to Bane. Offensive rebound. Here's Huff. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Not just a scorer, Bane is willing to set up others and does a very good job of it.
Westbrook passes to Watson. Now here's Murray. And they double up Murray. Watson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 8th assist in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Huff, covered by Sharch. Shot clock at 6. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Westbrook passes to Watson. And here is Murray. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Second team foul. Memphis foul. On the line. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Jamal Murray, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray for the Nuggets. Jokic has checked in for Sharch. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook. And he makes the first but misses the second. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Kennard setting the pick for Jackson. Over Gordon. Jackson misses. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now, here's Kennard. They set the pick from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Brown, the pass to Gordon. Murray outside. At the elbow, Jokic. Shot clock at 5. But 3. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got his 6th rebound on the night. A floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 37.
Shows great imagination offensively. Morant, so many tricks up his sleeve.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Now Porter. Overwhelmed. And the shot goes in. Porter's got 24.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
Jackson a screen on Murray. Morant finds Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. Edwards over Morant. That one a little long. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Kennard, the pass to Morant. There's the 3. Sinks the triple.
John Morant.
Morant's got 40 points.
He is just self-willing, this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Basket good. Murray's got 13 points in the second half.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
The Grizzlies call timeout.
Now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. What time is it? It's T-shirt time.
Peyton Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Jamal Murray. Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldrich. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. How he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
Jr. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., will look. He's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Christian Brown's checked in for Peyton Watson. And Murray subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Both free throws good from Jackson. The Nuggets leading by 6. Now Murray. Pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Jamal Murray with the dunk.
Here's Edey. Now Morant. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Morant's got 42 in the game.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Murray. Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside, Payne. It's hauled in by Gordon. For Denver, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
And you got to be aware of where Jokic is on the break. Analyzes transition situations and takes advantage of it.
Morant against Murray. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
To the middle, here's Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
that one misses. And he's good on the second. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Into the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 44.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic draws the double. It's Porter outside, and the three ball is good. Porter's got 30.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Morant against Murray. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Pass to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Now, here's Jokic. 6 to shoot. Jokic lumbering in.
And when Jokic drives, he's like a freight train with that great physical ability, able to kind of push the defense wherever he wants them to go.
Murray against Morant. Here's the teardrop, and it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Over to the wing. Knocked away. Morant with the steal. Goes up and finished off by Morant.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Here's Murray. Edey with the rebound. Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Denver shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
44 seconds left in the 4th. And they double up Murray. Here's Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 9. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Down low. Here's Edey. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Morant with the steal. To the inside. Edey can't hit. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Murray outside. So the Nuggets win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Aaron, big night offensively. What is clicking for everyone right now?
We're just moving the ball. And that's a big part of our offense, making sure the ball doesn't stick and then people making shots.
It was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. And now, our player of the game, Michael Porter.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball. And Clark, the playoffs just around the corner. How many teams do you think have a legit shot to win it all?
Well, when you talk about championship teams, I think there's 5 or 6 teams that have the ingredients to win 16 games. There is a component of luck and health that goes into that. You got to be top flight to go the distance.
So the Houston starting 5. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Amin Thompson out there with Alperon Şengün, and it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Now, here is James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
There you go. Just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam. Dunkers of all time.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now here's Van Vliet. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
That's going to be over and...
Two of the dominant teams, Greg, out here in the Western Conference going head-to-head.
And, Kevin, they know each other well. They expect to meet potentially in the postseason, and I would expect a playoff atmosphere tonight.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. They double-team Van Vliet. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's the Lakers with it. Brooks against James. Here we go. Oh, wow.
Powerful. Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. The screen from Thompson. Jacks up a 3. And Fred Van Vliet gets the 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance
from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's LeBron. He had 27 points last game.
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobat. Putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And here is Doncic following Jalen Green's three. And it's Hayes in the corner. Outside, James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 4 on the clock. Doncic passes to Hachimura. He takes it in. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot. Not off in time.
Rockets ball.
Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. They double him with LeBron. Green kicks to Brooks. And another three for Houston.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Here's Reeves. 11 points last game. Hachimura with a screen on Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reeves. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the The last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now here's Van Vliet. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And it's Green missing. The Lakers trade. Hey, Greg, what do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
And finished off by Doncic.
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Thompson. To the middle. Here's Brooks. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Reeves. Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
Gracious. Once he gets some momentum. Austin Reeves is going